Real quick before we begin, I have a short comic published on Amazon as a paperback and on Ko-fi as a PDF version. It should also be available now at the time of uploading this as a Kindle ebook. So check it out with the links in the description below. Now let's get on to the video. Hello, it's Francie. Welcome back to the channel. And also Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Happy holidays, happy winter, or just happy day. Yup. Today I'm diving back into some quick animation, and oh boy, the backstory for this GIF, however you pronounce that, I'll just be calling it an animation. Anyways, the backstory for this is just so frustrating on my part that it's worthy of a Speedpaint story time. I'll try not to make this too long, but basically, as our Christmas party in school was approaching, there was an announcement for a GIF making contest. They had the guidelines and all of that. Okay, it was by class, which I did not want to do. My classmates were already looking at me to make the thing because I've mentioned this before in other videos or posts. Even though it's 2024, nearing 2025, there are barely any students in my school who do digital art, let alone animation. So they were looking at me, and I said, nope, not doing that. It didn't seem fair that I would put in the work and the entire class would benefit. Okay, now I guess that does sound good and maybe I'm just selfish, but I didn't want the class to be credited along with me when I did all the work. Especially because in my class, it's filled with the type of students, at least most of them anyway, they're the types who don't do anything in group projects type of students. No way I was helping them out when they've ridden on the shoulders of other classmates, carefree on piggyback rides while others do all the work. Especially since they were trying to get me to do an entire Christmas village animation. And I was busy too, I had a title defense to prepare for. So I refused. Then, before one of our final exams for the first semester, the school, revised the rules due to time constraints. So it wouldn't be by class anymore, and instead, it would be by individual participants. Then and only then did I decide to join. Also because some of my classmates encouraged me. The you should join because you can do it type of encouragement. Not the just do it because no one else in our class will type of encouragement. If you can even call that encouragement. So yeah, I went over to the teacher facilitating the senior high school part of the contest. Since, by the way, the contest was split between the junior and senior high school departments. Here, junior high school is grades 7 to 10 and senior high school is grades 11 to 12. I'm in 12th grade. So I went over to the teacher to ask for the participant form, and they didn't have the forms ready. They just made me write down my name and section on a 1/4 piece of pad paper. Okay, that's fine. But then, when it came to me actually having this animation, which I just made very simple, just copy-pasted some penguins from some pages in the comic, and used the liquify tool for the bouncy movements, they did not have the submission link ready either. This was getting frustrating, because you'd think if you're hosting a contest, you'd get things ready beforehand. Then I found out that the publication organization at school, which I was previously part of, but I left because it's super badly managed, was in tandem with the school's art club for facilitating the contest. Now it was starting to make sense. Everything was badly managed. I contacted the teacher and asked for where I could submit the entry, and they didn't reply in over 8 hours. Sure, they could have been busy, but surely you'd respond to an inquiry about something you yourself are hosting, right? If I hadn't followed up, they probably would have just forgotten that I asked for where I could submit my entry in the first place. And like I said, I was busy preparing for the final requirements I needed to pass for the semester's clearance too. So yada yada yada, Apparently, they were supposed to post something on the school's official page announcing the contest, but lo and behold, the deadline arrived, still no post. Also, their guidelines were really weird. I mean, who asked for a GIF that's 5 to 15 seconds long? Anyway, the worst part about everything is that after all the trouble to get my thing submitted, they did not even consider my entry, even though I was the only one from the senior high school department that submitted an entry in the first place. They just said I didn't submit anything. Excuse me? I submitted way before anyone else and even had both a GIF file and an MP4 file uploaded onto the drive. I don't know how they just, well, we didn't see your entry, so you didn't submit. Oh well, at least now I have a cool animation of penguins that I can share, and a story for a Speedpaint video. Even our class advisor was fighting, saying stuff like, why wasn't my entry considered? And nope, I did not violate any terms or guidelines. Long story short, bad management, I got cheated out of the competition. But hey, at least I only spent less than 3 hours on this, because if I spent any more, I would have been really upset. That story aside though, I do wish you guys are having a chill day and a happy holidays if you celebrate. You can get a print of the artwork of this GIF for yourself or any other product with my art over on my Redbubble and TeePublic shops. And don't forget to check out the comic I published too. Leave a like if you like this video or if you just want to support me and this animation that should have won by default but didn't because of bad management. With everything said, thank you so much for watching. It's nearly 2025 and probably already is in some parts of the world. I hope you have a great day, happy holidays, and happy new year.